Hello and welcome to Sotogrande Television. Today we're in Marbella, and guess what? I'm just about to meet an absolute world-class superstar. To find out who? Stay with us. Hello and welcome to the Puente Romano in Marbella, where today we are attending the press conference for no other fantastic, wonderful, incredible woman in this world. A singer who is worldwide known and loved. It's no other than Gloria Gaynor. Gloria, welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
We are so happy that we've got you back here after a few years. You were here in 2005, 2006?
Yeah.
Something like
there,
that.
yeah.
Now then, you've made such an impression then. All the women were up, as they always are, everywhere in the world. Wherever you turn up and start singing, I Will Survive. Now then, they've loved you a lot, and we're really happy you're back. What was your greatest memory from then? I think it was 2006, 2005. Yes?
My greatest memory was the public, as it always is in Spain, because they're very warm and receptive and very enthusiastic, and it's always wonderful to perform for an audience like that, because it's a give, and not even give and take, it's a give and receive. So it kind of becomes like a love affair going back and forth between us. It's a wonderful feeling.
And of course the Spanish are very fiery. When they party proper. But this is also a very international spot. So how do you embrace the Spanish culture? I know your Spanish is not bad at all. But does the Spanish language, does maybe the Costa del Sol have a special place in your heart?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a wonderful place. It's a beautiful place, and people come together here. The best of every culture seems to come together here because everybody gets along so well, and it's becomes kind of a melting pot in certain seasons, and this is one of them. And so it's a great place to be. It's a great place to perform, and just experience how people can come together on common ground and have a wonderful time.
And we mentioned earlier on that, performing here at the Puente Romano is almost like a private gig. Obviously, you feel really right in the middle of it. And I can imagine you've played the best places all around the world. You've, the best halls. Is it nicer to perform to a smaller crowd and you're quite with it and having fun yourself and you can let go, rather than, I don't know, sitting in New York in Radio City Music Hall, thousands of people are expecting the best of you? What do you think?
Well, I don't like one any better than the other, but they are different. They certainly are different, and you adapt. I do anyway, adapt to the kind of an audience that I'm performing for. If it's a small, somebody's 50th birthday party and there are 35 guests, it's just a much more intimate thing, and you have a different response from the audience and a different communication with them. And then when it's a bigger audience, it is difficult. It is more difficult to get to the people way in the back, but you concentrate on those that you can see. I do anyway. Concentrate on those that I can see, get them fired up, and it kind of explodes and moves all the way back to the. So it's great.
Yeah. What's the secret? Go on. What's the secret to survive decades the way you have and still be admired the world over?
Well, I think for me, there are a number of things. One of them is I really just think it's God's favor on me and my career. That's the most important and main thing. And I receive that and make the best of that by being open to my public, being concerned with my public, what they want, what they like, what they need. And I think it just all works together for longevity. People like it when you're really sincerely concerned with them.
Yes, it's a certain kind of audience, isn't it? A very loyal audience.
Yes it is. And it's great. It's a wonderful thing. That's why the longevity.
One personal question. How hard was it to maintain an enjoyable private life through all these years, and with the career that you've had, with the traveling that you've got behind you, the countries you've seen and the continents you've been to?
Well, quite honestly, it hasn't been difficult. I just kind of keep my mouth shut and keep my private affairs private and not act up in public. And I think people kind of get that you're just a private person, and as far as your private life is concerned, because I'm very, very public with my, I was very public with my book, And I think they feel like, well, if there's anything worth knowing, she'd let us know. So, you know, it's really, my private life really isn't that different from anybody else's. It's just private.
And will you be able to have a couple of days in Marbella to enjoy yourself after the concert, or did you just come for the concert itself?
I just came for the concert. Unfortunately, this time, I'll only be here until the day after the concert, and I'll be going back.
And what's your next destination?
My next destination is Italy. I have a tour of Italy. I'll be there for like 3 weeks.
A very private lady, but a first-class star. Thank you very much indeed, Gloria Gaynor. Earlier on, the Puente Romano held a press conference, and I asked Gloria how she felt about performing at Michael Jackson's 30 years in business anniversary bash, now that he's no longer with us.
I'm very happy to have had the opportunity to do that. I'm very pleased that I spoke to him during the concert, after the concert, and that he called me to thank me for all of that the following day. It was great opportunity, and so when I see it on television and news clips and things like that, it's a really fond memory for me, and makes me feel a little bit special.